Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Atlanta Braves amassed 14 hits in the game as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 6-4. As of right now, the Mets are in last place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Braves are atop the division. They are enjoying a comfortable 9-game cushion. The Nationals finished off a 3-game sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-5. Heading into the day, the Nationals sit in third place in the National League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Athletics sit in fourth place in the American League West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Philadelphia Phillies launched 3 home runs as they beat the visiting Marlins 5-4. As of today, the Phillies sit in second place in the National League East Division, 9 games back, while the Marlins are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Cubs pounded out 17 hits in this one as they walked off to the extra inning win over the Pirates 8-7. Entering the day's action, the Cubs are in third place in the NL Central, 19 games out of first, while the Pirates are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Reds only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 10-0. As of right now, the Brewers sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Reds are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Diamondbacks shortstop, number 17, plated 4 total with 3 home runs as Arizona grabbed the win over the Giants 7-1. He is among the NL leaders in triples. At the start of the day, the Diamondbacks are in third place in the NL West, 20 games out of first. And the Giants are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Rockies pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 6-2. Heading into the day, the Rockies are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Cardinals sit in second place in the National League Central, 11 games out of first. Clayton Kershaw got his 16th win this year as the Dodgers were winners over the Padres 5-2. As of today, the Padres sit in second place in the National League West Division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wild card. And the Dodgers are atop the division. They hold a comfortable 8-game advantage. The Jays completed a 3-game series sweep as they walked off in extra innings against the O's 5-3. In the standings, the Blue Jays are in fourth place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Casey Mize collected the victory in his 12th win, helping lead the Rays to a win over the Yankees 5-1. At the start of the day, the Rays sit in first place in the American League East Division. They have a 3-game cushion. And the Yankees are second in the division, 3 games back. The White Sox pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they bested the visiting Indians 3-1. As of right now, the White Sox are in second place in the AL Central, 11 games out of first. And the Indians are third in the division, 18 games out of first. The Boston Red Sox put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 11-6. As of today, the Royals are leading the American League Central Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Red Sox are in third place in the AL East, 9 games back. The Minnesota Twins brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-4. Heading into the day, the Twins sit in fourth place in the American League Central Division, 19 games out of first, while the Tigers are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Astros hit 3 long balls as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 7-5. Entering the day's action, the Angels are in second place in the AL West, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wild card, while the Astros are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Seattle Mariners combined for 10 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 4-2. At the start of the day, the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Rangers are third in the division, 20 games out of first. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.